Secrets of culture, don't watch your non-conditional trouble, financial donation to my cash app and Russians. I want to go to court. I'm in a joint in Sue Eyes for arresting me as a child since there's some black Americans were attacking me. My mother's daughter married a black American soldier. They will punch my mother. Some black Americans said I'm not going to succeed. So one of them, Ricardo, when he was there, I used to come back for money around this year in 2019. Him on his path was the board president used to chase me away from 14th Street and Cross Street and around here. So they locked me up in the cycle, stole my green card, stole my IDs. So 2018 I can't get it back. So please get to my cash account, my summons. I'm trying to go to court and doing an attack for something. So they're going to kill and steal the money. I'm trying to get money. I ordered on the kiosk $1.
Oh. No.
Do you sell mashed potatoes?
No.
Okay, I ordered something in the kiosk.
Alright, hold on.
I ordered something in the kiosk.
No. What's the name?
Baba Tunde.
Alright,
$1 order.
I'm seeing
Baba Tunde.
I'm sweet and sour sauce, buffalo
Yeah.
sauce, barbecue sauce.
$1.
Yeah, just that?
Yeah.
That's all?
So you don't sell mashed potatoes? You don't sell mashed potatoes? Tell them to sell it.
No, it's not. They only sell these burgers. Eh? Go on and come back. I just alone. I just deliver alone when you have to.
Let me put it in.
People are fighting you, so
It's so rowdy. I'm screaming and nothing.
1 second.
Oh, like a bag, I'm sorry.
About to call the cops.
Like a bag.
In the back?
Yeah. You think you're going to call the police?
Yeah, on them.
Yeah, it should be very loud. It should be very loud.
Shouldn't be fighting.
I'm a gay person. I'm from Nigeria. People always fight me. I'm a gay person. I don't know if it's about me or not.
Oh, not you.
Am I everything? One second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. People fight me everywhere. I don't know if she's fighting me also. I don't know. Since I came here, she's just shouting. Thank you. Okay. What's your name? Bernard. Okay. Thank you. You know. Oh. Oh, wow. You know, the long time I've been following me around, gonna kill me and stuff. You been here for a while?
I come every day, okay?
It's crazy.
I tell you, you my company, that's it.
You know, they said they're going to be clicking violence and I'm going to go to make you look I'm the crazy person doing all this stuff. So they're going to kill me and file lawsuit. The police will be confused everybody. How long have you been here? You guys were here earlier?
I work the young, I'm tired, yo. Let me every time.
Everybody behind you. So they, of course, they said they're going to kill me after the technical. I don't want the police to be chasing after me when I'm the one that left. Causing problems. Anywhere I go, someone is planting black Americans to start problems. They said if I had killed Diallo, West Africa, people thought he was the one causing problems. And the police went and killed him. And it was a black American they were looking for. You know, for how young these people, they know I like to use the bathroom. I come and use the bathroom, but it's been 14 and people have been suspicious. Even at the McDonald's across the street. Any brand wants to use the bathroom, they'll cause a problem. And they said, you know, the police and then arrest you, take me at the wall and see.
Stupid. I just paid for some food somebody to say. 350 again. You just took my money every. You're not telling me. I just got robbed. I just paid for it. Brother, just take it. You listening? And I don't have money to fucking do that. That's what I'm telling you.
I always use my soap to wash my face.
Fuck out
The
of
only
here,
way I
dog.
get to use my soap is fire face. You know, since I please clean like myself.
Little bitch ass nigga. You won't come back
But
though.
today, I don't know if you can help me.
If I see my money back, you back in the building.
I go to a shop and another shop down.
Guns in the face, real.
Everywhere I go, try to use my skin like my soap. I'm homeless, I just use it to wash my face.
Nigga just took my shit money.
Anyway, I think people are questions. I can't believe this is just natural. I think some people are planting these people. I regard them as a black American at the people in my record. And in 2019, I used to ask people to pick me up in this area. Anytime I come to bed for money.
The whole bag.
That's not fair, yo. It's not fucking fair as much.
You're struggling with life. I was using the bathroom like 2 days ago, and this black American woman came in front of the bathroom. I was crying, until I left the bathroom. That's when she went out. You see, they're going to make me cry. So we Africans sold them into slavery. So I think that they're planting the seeds on my way. Some kids were doing like this. So it's coming. You know, I'm going to think that I was a fight governor. You know, they hire black American kids to the country. The police camera will pick it up. This man down here, you know, they cause a problem, and then, you know, a lot of homeless people hang down here. But anywhere I go, you know, they start creating problems. And then the company, they start calling police, they don't want homeless people anymore. You know, they want to block me from getting anything. This is Ricardo and some black Americans. So they're going to sabotage me. But we Africans are not going to be able to benefit. You know, this is purposeful. This is purposeful, and the Nigerian government wouldn't help me. They said once I'm killed, they're going to kill him, so accidental killing. So, you know, they're going to kill him. Like Diallo, the police was looking for somebody else, and they thought it was me and killed me. And they give the money to my mother's brothers, who would just serve with black Americans. And they're all going to lie in court as a gay adopted children, and my mother does know about it. And share the money for my mother, give them all my inheritance money to my mother's daughter, who will share with black Americans. You know, so they're setting up all this confrontation to create an accidental killing. So they're going to massacre me. As I was coming here, you know, some black American kids were doing like this thing, you know, all over the street. You know, so they hired a black American gang. The city of Ricardo. It's a black American that was arrested for prostitution when he was 12 years old. He went to prison, came out, became police officer, and then became the borough president of Brooklyn. So I've been coming here to beg for money since my mother's daughter was killed in 2019. And any time I come to this neighborhood, fire. Fight. I mean, Ricardo will try to start to chase me out. They don't want me begging for money in this neighborhood. And I'll tell them, stop harassing us in Nigerian. I said in Ohio, they let undocumented immigrants. I said in Ohio, they let Nigerians become mayor in Ohio. And I said in Ohio, they let undocumented immigrants out driver's license. So they called the police on me here in Brooklyn. I arrested them and stole my green card and everything. And this Ricardo was from Busta Valley. About the same time, 2019, they were training. So you go back to your, you say all you outsiders, that things are going to be welcome in New York, they're not going to be welcome. So go back to Ohio. Go back to Iowa. You know, and then they made me know after. You know, so please go to my car shop and watch your mouth. A black American dog that went to prison at 12 years old for prostitution and Ricardo. And it's been, you know, inciting violence against the became mayor. And while he was mayor, I couldn't even my food stamp. They always, you know, when I try to, they always rob me of my food stamp money. Steal my food stamp card. When I report it to their welfare police, they tell me to stop reporting crimes. Otherwise, they're going to take everything around and claim I'm a liar. I'm the one hiring people to steal my stuff. So this is what it's doing. You know, so they're creating the crisis anywhere I go to. You know, and these are places where homeless people are coming to sleep, to eat. They don't bother them. Anytime I show up there, they cause a problem. So that we have nowhere to stay. A lot of these homeless people also, if they're black American, they make it easier for them to get shelter. I can't get shelter. Me and my mother went to the New York City Department of Housing, Preservation and Buildings. We got a shelter there in 2010 because the police took us out of our basement apartment with a court order. I'm a woman and I wear a mask to disguise myself because I can't use the women's bathroom with my face like the woman. You know, I can't shave anymore. If I shave, I was tired of being raised up on. I've been homeless for 16 years. So this is why I use the mask to disguise my face so I can use the women's bathroom. I don't like the men's bathroom because the sexual harassment there. So I know I've been homeless since 2010 when the police removed me and my mother from a basement apartment, and by law they're supposed to put us in the New York City Department of Housing, Preservation and Building Shelter. Me and my mother was there. We gave them I gave them my green card. My mother gave them their U.S. passport. But they chased out of the shelter and said we Africans are bed bugs. They attacked us with anthrax. You know, they pretended it was bed bug spray. You know, and the powder, and we started having blood coming out of our nose. My mother was hospitalized in 2011 at Staten Island University Hospital. I went to Korean University Hospital. We all had bloody discharge from my nose. But they didn't properly diagnose us as anthrax. They said we had respiratory illness. But it was anthrax. We had a choking, smell, in the room. We couldn't breathe properly. So my mother fled the shelter. I remained, but they were threatening me with knife. I fled also. So I've been sleeping on the street, and I rented a room, and I was about to sue ICE. A black American was going to open Arizona. They choked that Arizona in 2014, set that room on fire near where they killed Arizona, 201 Canal Street. They killed him on Bay Street and Victory Boulevard, Arizona, and stole the documents, my visa and passport I was going to use as proof. They had a visa and passport when I came in 2000 when immigration arrested me. They said they're going to be messing all my stuff up with the black Americans community that work for ICE. So they were inciting people and the police to attack me. My mother said they were beating her up. My mother's daughter is married to a black American soldier, and they tricked my mother to come to Pennsylvania, so they're going to give her money so they can come back to New York and rent an apartment because she was homeless. When she got to Pennsylvania, they will punch my mother, beat my mother. My mother fled back to New York, went to the hospital to treat injuries. Bellevue Hospital, daughter showed up in the hospital, Bellevue in 2015. My mother was so scared, how the daughters know what hospital she's in? And they started fighting my mother, locked my mother up in the mental ward from the cardiac unit where my mother was treating a heart problem and injuries from all this getting beat up. And they locked my mother up in the mental ward, and my mother died crying. I feel like, when they killed her. And I asked for an autopsy. They told me, no, I can't tell them what to do. The hospital said only the police can tell them what to do. And they don't believe my mother died of hanky-panky. They believe she died naturally. So I felt like, as if people don't die peaceful death like that. And they told me only the police. And this man then, I've been contacting him, and he wouldn't help me either. He made fun of me this year. He said he doesn't ignore real New Yorkers. I've been sending him emails and videos 2 years now. And I told him I normally beg for money in front of Staten Island Ferry, 2 Broadway, and the headquarters of the MTA. And he came there last year. I tried to talk to him after I sent him video. He came there and he ignored me. And this year he became mayor. In his speech, he said he doesn't ignore real New Yorkers. So people have been making fun of my accent. I don't speak American English, and my accent is like a fake American accent. I believe in America. I do have like a partial American accent and stuff. So they make fun of my accent. Even other people from foreigners, like Nicki Minaj, she's been in America since she was a child. Other black Americans make fun of her, like Lil' Kim says she speaks with a fake accent. So that's not the normal way they abuse us foreigners, that we don't speak with the proper American English. So they've been denying me shelter. An Indian also that became mayor, Mandani. They said I speak fake American accent. I'm a Nigerian. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm a Nigerian. Let me just speak the way I speak. So they deny me shelter, causing a fight anywhere I go. I said they're going to kill me and blame everything on me. And the police said, oh, they're so sorry. After they killed me, they didn't know it wasn't me, it was somebody else.